So today we're going to do some video editing. I'm just opening up DaVinci Resolve here. The only thing I use this for is color correction. Figured you guys want to know how I video edit my videos. And then we're going to do some Premiere Pro and then Sony Vegas for the last syncing up. Okay, it finally let me in. I don't know what I did. So here's what we got to do. We got to go to IDK, Desktop, and then we go to Setup. And then there, input that, go to edit, crap, what the heck, change, edit, go here, okay, yeah, right there seems to be a good spot. That light will get cut out, all this other crap will get cut out. As you can see, our colors are a mumble mess here, and all of these will be synced at the end. So let's get started with that. I don't know if I can show both. Use it. Alright, so the first thing is lift, which is this down here. So I usually bring this about 128 or right below it to brighten the picture a little bit. Then we got gamma. That just smushes colors together, trying to figure out. Okay, so it's like a little bit of contrast. I do eyeball this. I don't have like a scientific way. Bring that down a little bit, and then offset would be like right there, and then contrast, we bring this up just too dark. There we go. Then we go to temp, and then you usually find a white spot in the room, which is like right here, so right there. And so we bring this up until your colors pretty much line up. Okay, so why is this white balance so far off? Because that's too warm. And I feel like that's like, let's go like 120 with it. And then we can adjust the gain a little bit more to get the look that we're going for. So we're not even looking at the wave format anymore, we're just looking at the picture. And so, adjust that a little bit. And then I do the same thing with B-roll, but I edit that in Premiere first. So I just edit all the B-roll at the end, because pretty much I tried to use the same format for everything. So that looks pretty good. White looks good. The black looks good. We did brighten it a little bit. Actually, let's brighten it a little bit more. Keep that. Skin tones look pretty good. I'm a little bit warm there, but that's okay. Contrast. Let's try contrast again. Oh yeah, that looks fantastic. Oh my god. No, let's put it back to where we somewhat had it, which is like right there. It is a little bit dark. I wish it was a little bit brighter, but it would be fine. So I'm not like trying to make something professional over here. So pretty much that's fine. Let's deliver this. So I just usually, since I don't have like a best camera or anything, I just use the default preset here. Then we go to automatic best, full 1080p, format's fine, frame recording, automatic, and then we usually add that to render queue, find what we need, so being desktop, then we go 2017 setup. We don't put it in B-roll, but we will add a new folder, and it will be called color. And basically, so our B-roll that we color correct will also go in there. Okay, and then we start the render, and then so why this is rendering, because it will render pretty fast. Actually, we can even pull up with this, drag that over, and you can see, let's pull up another thing. You can see my GPU's using a lot, and then if we pull up Task Manager, which is on this side, you can see my CPU's getting pegged. So that is why I built this 24 core machine to do this. You can see I'm like covering 11 gigs. So let's open up Premiere. Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much what I got over here. So I'm just going to drag over my B-roll. First, we usually see what B-roll we like. Let me actually mute this. Oh yeah, that's awful B-roll there. Mute that. God, can it be any more awful? That actually wasn't too bad. Let's just try this one. And I usually just go through all these and see what one I like best. So that was like an in and out of focus shot that didn't end up working. So we can actually delete that. Go to the next one. So I just pretty much go through what shot I like. So that one's a little bit better. It has a lot of noise in it, so we might end up using that. Let's just try this last one that I got. I mean, that wasn't that bad. It's a little bit too close for my liking, so we can get rid of that one too. Now it's up. Let me see this one again. So yeah, this one has like the mess up shot. We might end up using that. I'm not sure what I want to use that for, but let's just get rid of that because I don't think I'm going to use that. Let's see how stable this is. So it's in and out of focus. I dropped down there, and it's a little bit too fuzzy for my liking, so let's just get rid of that. So I see you guys when I find all the clips I want to use. Alright, so our video corrections or color corrections almost done. I did end up finding a song that I might end up using. I'm not totally sure yet. So let's just open up this, and so this is the first cut. As you can see, it's kind of awful. For another day. I do have a monitor stand. I do like my monitors. God, hold on. A lot of fuzz in it. So this has 0 seconds left. Let's go into the color mode, and then it's this. So let's see how much better this is. Wow, that is so much better. You can actually make out what this is saying here. So if we open up the other one again, so where are we at? 204? Open this up, and then we scroll to like 204. I mean, you can't make out anything over here. And then if we go back to our color correction, you can kind of make it out better. It's not too much of a better color correction. I could probably do a better job, but that was just what I'm going to do for this because I'm not like a professional or trying to be a professional. I was going through some B-roll also that I do plan on making. So let's go back here. Not totally sure if I'm using this. Alright, so it looks like this is the song I'm using, so let's get this song. Okay, so I found all my B-roll. Let's drop it into Premiere now. Pretty much just drop it like that. It's gonna import the file. Alright, so all our clips are in here. It comes out to about 2 minutes. Now my intros are only like 30 seconds long, so you can see how much I'm gonna cut that down. Let's go to Warp, Stabilizer. We're gonna just drag this to like every single one, and we want to preserve the scale so it doesn't crop on us. Pretty much I just leave everything else at the default. Sometimes I change it, but for just B-roll, it's fine. I figured out what to do for scenes now. I finally got it working. Finally. I'm still trying to get used to OBS. Don't use it that much. Alright, so I just want to play one of these and see how good it stabilized it. So that looks pretty good. So, hold on. Alright, there we go. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Take another clip, for instance. Let's take that one, for instance. Okay, looks good, looks good. Coming out nice and clean. Okay. Do we have something else? There should be another stabilizer on here. Rolling shutter is what I'm looking for. Oh, okay. I just want to make sure I have no rolling shutter. So that looks way better than what it was. Alright, so now we got to export this. This is what I do. Change the name as to desktop. We're gonna change this to B-roll. Let's just warp. Let's just put B-roll warp. I'm not good at labeling at all. So we want to use maximum render, want to use maximum depth, change this bitrate to 50. I do render at a very high bitrate. Audio is fine because I'm not using that audio. So my B-roll is just about done now. As we can see, it popped up over here. We got like 3 files, and that will convert over to 1 file in like a couple seconds. Yep, Okay, so it converted to one file. I don't know what this is. That's going to go away too. There we go. So we got our file. It's saving now. If we switch back to this display. Let's drag and drop our B-roll over. Let's go to our music. Alright, so this first part, we're just going to do a bunch of split cuts. So I don't even think I have enough clips for this. that out. See how it looks now. I think that's all I'm doing tonight. I mean, it's still gonna be one video for you guys, but tomorrow I do the rest. You know, let's get this done. Okay, so what we usually do is we open up another Sony Vegas. We don't use this one. Alright, so I got my voice now. Oh, great. Alright, whatever. We just can add on to this. Now that I got my voice track on here, let's get my color corrected one. And it would be this. And let's go to my voice. Okay, we're looking good. Okay, and then this goes over there. I usually check a couple different points of where to sync it up at. So like I take this point, for instance, it looks good there. Take that point, look at that point. It's off just a tad there. Nothing there. Okay, so it's right there. That's where I need it. Let me split that. Now I'm going to show you the difference between the two audio. So this is this audio. Okay, where's the audio at? So here's this audio. So basically, we get rid of all these boxes. Here's this audio. I don't hit any of my lights. Oh. Oh! Yep, hit one of my lights. Okay, whatever. Forget about that. Okay, whatever. Forget about that. Alright, so let's start off with this monitor over here. I'm sitting behind it. I will move. So you can hear the difference between the two audio sources. Okay, make sure this is sync there. We're going to edit it over here more. Okay.